Well, what is today's project? It has to do with this door. You open the door. Boy, it sounds like an earthquake when that door closes. That's because the door closer hinges need to be adjusted, the self-closing hinges. And see this hinge here? This is one of them. See this little pin right there? You can see there's little holes there. There's a hole, there's a hole, and there's holes like that all the way around that. I have to adjust that. You look at the hinges, see this top hinge, that's just a standard hinge. And the third one down, that's a standard hinge. And the one at the bottom, here's that little pin there again. See? That's the self-closing hinge. So I know on this door there's only 2 hinges that I have to adjust. If you want to learn how to do that, stick around. Yeah, you were probably looking at these pictures. Check this one out. I was probably 17 years old. Those are all rainbow trout, 9 of them. The smallest one, 17 inches, I think, and the largest one was 23 inches long. Yeah, what a great day that was. Now the first thing I have to do is find an Allen wrench. You see the top of that right there? See how it's like a hexagon, octagon? It's kind of hard to see it, but yes, an Allen wrench will fit in there. So that's the first thing I have to find, and I think that's the only thing I've got to find for this project. I'll be right back. Well, I found my Allen wrenches, and I'm hoping it's going to be one of these. Now, usually Allen wrenches come in a set with twice as many Allen wrenches on there, but I'm hoping that one of those is going to fit into the top of that. And let's just see if I can pick one of these and see. No, well, oh, hey, it's that one right there. And the trick with this is, when you get ready to put it in there, make sure you've got it in all of the way before you even move it. See, if I move it, see that pin wasn't even in all the way. It started slipping out. I'm not going to adjust that just yet. Okay, I want to explain just a few things before I do it. Now here's something you need to know before you start adjusting these. This pin sets in there and you've got to move this a little bit. I've got to figure out which way it goes. And see, it's going to go to the left a little bit. So when I set this on, I don't want to get this too close over this way to do it, because then I won't have enough room to let it off. You know, see, as I'm turning that, I want to push that in all the way and make sure it doesn't slip out, because once I pull this pin out, wow, look at that. See how that pin went in a little bit? It wasn't even in there all the way. Once I pull that pin out, the only thing that's holding this from zipping around and snapping on my finger or something is this Allen wrench, because I only want to move this one hole at a time, and in order to do that I have to go like that, pull the pin out, and then I've got to let it slide back this way. So I've got the Allen wrench too close to the door. I've got to get this way over here. You see what I mean? So that when I take that pressure off, I can put it into the next hole. I'm just going to go one hole at a time. I want to lessen the pressure. Okay? What this is doing is there's a spring in there and it's coiled up. So the tighter you can go, the more the door is going to close. So see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one pin at a time, and I'm going to end up doing this one too. See how far this pin sticks out? That's because it's probably slid out a little bit. It should be pushed in a little bit further than that. It shouldn't be sticking out that far. Yeah, it's just barely caught it. So see, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back this off one hole at a time. I'm gonna do one at the bottom and one at the top. Shall we go ahead and do this? Let's do it. Okay, so make sure you get that in there all the way. And I can probably start it this far over. Wow. No, I can't, because see, I have to push this way. Well, I guess I can. That's enough to get it off, because I'm going to put it in the next little hole. Okay, so make sure it's in there all the way. And I'm going to pull that out. See that pin? Now I'm going to put it in that next hole. Okay, just like that. Okay, see there? Now I can let that off a little bit, see? Had I had this too close to the door, I wouldn't have been able to let it off all the way. So I just lessened the spring tension on that. So now I'm not going to do anything more. I'm going to go ahead and do this one up here. One turn. Okay, I'm going to make sure I get that in there all the way, and it looks like I've got it. You want to make sure you have the right size Allen wrench. This one feels just a hair sloppy, but I'm pretty sure that's right. That's the right Allen wrench. Let me try. See, I got two that are almost the same. You know, maybe. Boy, it looks like both of them are the same size. I think maybe I just have two the same size. What you want to do is make sure that whatever one it is, usually there's only one that's going to fit on there, and you want to make sure it's down there, because you just don't want that to slide off. You know, slide out of that. Okay, so you can see how that pin's sticking out so far. If you're not adjusting it at all, you just want to put that pin in a little bit more. See, that's where the pin's supposed to be. This door's been like this for 10 years with the closing and slamming. You see how that could possibly loosen up. Okay, so I want to just move it over one hole. Okay, so I have to let off. I have to actually, I'm actually tightening this hinge further. You're going to feel pressure on this, and obviously that's the only way you can turn this. You can't turn it the other way because this pin is keeping it from sliding that way, okay? So now take the pressure off. Ooh, you see how far the pin went in? Okay, now I'm going to stick it right there. Like that. Okay. There. Now I've taken the pressure off. See, the pin's almost all the way in. It should be so that you can pull it out. Because obviously if the pin went all the way in, you wouldn't be able to grab it, right? So it's sticking in there just barely. That's what you want. You want to make sure that pin gets in there. You don't want it sticking out too far, because then if so, you pull that, then this whole thing's going to spin like that. And if it does, then you're going to have to tighten it up and go from there. But that's the next step. Okay, we're ready to open the door. See, that's all I've done. I've adjusted that one hole and the other self-closing hinge right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open the door just like I would regular. Okay, I'm going to open it here and I'm going to let go and see what happens. See, it's still going too hard, isn't it? But it's going less now. I want it, when it's all done, I want it to close a little bit harder than that. I want it to close kind of like that once I have the door open this far and closing it. Okay. See, you can tell that's way too hard still. Okay, so what am I going to do? That's right, I'm going to move off the hinge pins one more click at a time. I'm going to do one there and one down there, and we're going to try it again. That way I know I'm going even. I don't want to just take the pressure off of one and then leave the other one. I mean, you could do that too. There's all kinds of different ways. If you have, this is an 8-foot tall door. That's why there's 4 hinges. If you only had 3 hinges, and let's say sometimes you'll get a door that has a self-closing hinge at the top and one at the bottom, or maybe you've got all 3 of them, or maybe you just have the center one. It just kind of depends what you have. You know, whatever your existing door has, that's fine. You can still adjust it. Okay, so here I go again. I'm going to adjust the bottom one first and then the top one, or vice versa. So the same thing, very simple to do. Just make sure your fingers get out of the way. You get that press down all the way. I'm going to let the pressure off. I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to put it in the next hole. Okay. Now I have to let that off so that the pin hits that back point. That's why I didn't want to start right here and do it, because then there's really not enough pressure on there. And see, there's right now it doesn't feel like there's very much pressure on that bottom hinge at all. But I'm going to do the same thing up here now and see what happens. Because see, right now, I mean, in fact, let's just try it. Let's just try it without adjusting that other one yet, okay? And we can try that too. Let's just try and see what happens. I kind of have a feeling we're going to have to adjust the other one too. Yep. We're still going to have to do more adjustment, and that's fine. See, now I figured this top self-closing hinge was going to have to be done again. That way we're even with the bottom hinge. And I'm going to keep the camera rolling, and I'm going to go ahead, push that in all the way, take that out and put it in the next hole here. Ooh. Wait, yeah, okay. I thought I did 2, because you could do 2 at a time if you wanted, if there's enough room, but I like to just be nice and easy, 1 at a time, you know. I'm going to keep the camera on. I don't want you to think there's any monkey business going on here. I like to do things while you watch. Okay, opening the door, letting it close by itself. Ooh, that's getting better. That's getting way better. Now see, I'm going to let off a little bit more, but what's going to happen is sometimes when you go out the door, you're not going to open it all the way. You may just open it this far. See, as you're coming in, you might only go that far. The door's only at an angle, so you want to still make sure that it's going to close. Because if it's not closing all the way, I don't want to have to tell people, hey, when you open the door to go outside, you make sure you open it up all the way and then go out. Or make sure when you're coming in, you open the door all the way and then go out. I mean, that's something you could do, but chances are, as if I'm just walking normal up to the door, I'm going to do this. And I want to make sure that it's going to close. Now see, that's perfect. I don't want to go. I don't think I want to go any further. If I do, chances are the door's not going to close all the way. That's way better. Self-closing hinges. Mark that one off my list.